And welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's staying a little cool on this hot Thursday afternoon. It's Old Man Rising coming at you live from the Rising Studios. We're going to test out Gray Zone Warfare's 0.3.4.1 hotfix for memory related issues. We've rebooted the computer, fired everything up, kind of thought to give it a fair chance. We're running 1440p, mostly Epic. We're forcing DLSS 4 transformer model, the latest model from a few weeks back, 310.3.0. We're doing that using a couple of different softwares and DLSS override in the drivers. Right now we're sitting at 1440p, mostly Epic. We're sitting basically, I've been in the game about 3 to 5 minutes, just getting a few things ready where you didn't have to suffer through it. We're at about 13.4 or 15.5 gigabytes of VRAM available and 26 of 64 of DDR6200. Our 1% lows are around 95 to 100, actually a little bit better. That's actually a little better than it's been to me. I'm seeing it's trying to stay over 100. We also had the 580.97 NVIDIA drivers, from a few days ago. I'm using the studio version, obviously, but there's a game-ready version for, those that don't think they need it. What we're going to do is we're going to go over and let's drop this for somebody that might be needing it. Now, I was going to look for anybody that might need some help. This is a pretty fresh server. I mean, I really should just go do some loot runs. Nothing's captured. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to drop here. We've got my little, now we lost this in Tiger Bay yesterday, but I got a little 20-inch, I rebuilt me a little 20-inch M4 with a 3.5 by 18, I think it's 3.5. It's a 3.5 by 15 and 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 by 18. And I had a blast clearing the airfield yesterday. So hopefully we can do it today. I like to run back through, clear the airfield, get what I can get. I actually think I may have the other key for this now. I'm not sure. But hit the ground storages and come back, and then we'll look at maybe doing a loot run or maybe doing something a little more serious. Put my 20-inch away. But at any rate, we're just playing because we're wanting to make sure that this is stable. Really, that's about the only patch change. That's why I didn't do a patch change video or intro, because I mean, as far as I can tell, it's just memory stability fixes. And my squad mate, also with the NVIDIA card, 40 series, he did have trouble yesterday when we played. We may swap servers here because I'm not set up tonight. But and what I want to do is not a nighttime thing, but yeah, he crashed out when we was doing a little run. May do that run in a little bit. We'll see. We just have to see. Main thing I want to do is check stability, warm up, stay in tune. I tried Battlefield 6 beta again for a little bit, open beta. And I kind of regret, and I was as harsh as I was.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
It's not that I disliked anything about it. It just, I mean, compared to this game and the games that I played since I got back into gaming, it's just not. It's just not anything new. But I do have to give my buddy Shawnee Colorado a shout out. He argued that, the destructive environments added to it, paraphrasing here, and I don't think I gave it enough credit the first time. I just played it for 30-45 minutes. Honestly, and those destructive environments did add something to the game play mode. I was playing Rush, but yeah, it added something to the experience, it did. So I was a little hasty in my judgment of that. I don't dislike anything about it, but if a game's going to be, and I may play it this weekend, I don't know, but if a game's only going to be live for 3 or 4 days, and it's going to be 2 months, it'd take me that long to get my controller set up. For those of you that don't know, you know, I was in a wheelchair. My name comes from rising out of it to help take care of my grandson. I've lost over 240 pounds to come out the wheelchair. Getting back into the game of life and into a life of gaming. And I use a controller and I'm left-handed, so I look with the left stick, move with the right, try to move with your right, sprint with your right, and hit the face buttons of a controller with your right. It's not gonna happen. A game like this has absolutely no controller help. You know, it's not designed to run it. I use a software called Reswad to swap my sticks, swap everything to left-hand controls as best I can. And what I really have to do is I have to figure out the best way that I can manipulate the software and the controller to play the game as efficiently as I can, and I'm still at a disadvantage. Now, that's not a gripe. That's just, you know, fact of life I deal with, just like being fat since I was 3. I'm just, if you're left-handed out there, there's hope. You just got to put in more work. And the point is, I don't want to put in that kind of work for a game that I'm beta testing for somebody else, only to play it 3 or 4 days and have to wait a couple months before I play it again. I think I'll wait till it's out entirely if I decide to buy it, you know, assuming the developers don't say something I don't like or stuff like that. You know, I don't think I've ever taken Falcon. I don't even know what it'll take. Let's just go on in, check out the... Oh. There's part of that controller problem right there coming up. I love to run my M4s for everything, man. I'm an old school dude. I don't feel right running AKs. I get it. Especially if you're in PvP, you know, pick up what you got. Didn't even realize I wasn't in single shot there. What else we got? I've literally never taken Falcon. I have no idea where to look for them. Funny, I mean, it is always taken. Anybody on the road? All right. I guess I can't just walk up in there like I own the place, huh? Oh, but let me see you though. Good thing I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna need some bandages. All right, this ain't starting off too great. Did he actually go down finally? It's a little insane. Well, I guess 18 power scope's a little insane too. If y'all know what I mean. Oh shit. Not good. I think I heard a shotgun. All right. Sorry for that interruption. Let's cop this and hop back off and start that shit over. I don't think there's not anything here, right? Not even a small box. I didn't think there was. This is small, insignificant. You know I'm gonna pick their shit. Don't even quit shaking your head. You know I'm gonna pick their shit up. What do they call that? What I'm doing? I mean, I realize I'm kind of ratting out, but you know, turning this and this is how I've made my living, man. Turning this crap loot. I've turned the hell out of it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to settle down and get a little better shooting than that to clear out the airport by myself. All right. I'm not gonna clear all of them, but I'm gonna check them because you'll be damn surprised what you can find on any player. I found laptops. Y'all acting out there shaking your head and stuff. I found laptops on players. On the lowest tier, lowest level places. Wasn't the one I dropped the first shot, because that would have been probably that angle over there. Maybe it was, I don't care. I'm not gonna spend no more of your time than that. Oh, there's the third, yeah. That's right. See? See what I mean? Credit card. Now, I almost didn't check that guy. And he had a credit card. You'd just be surprised how many times stuff like that's happened. You'd be real surprised. And better than that, yeah. Because what we want to do, what my philosophy is, hey, start out a run, especially if you're going to try to push something or have some fun, or if you know, go try to complete a task. Start out with enough money, pay for your bullets, especially if you're not very efficient with them. Now, I'm talking from a perspective of a low-skill player. I'm not talking from the perspective of a high-skill player. I can understand if you're high-skilled, you probably might not need to do any of this. Never, it's best on credit cards. It's turn code. Nope, oh, artisan. Yeah, something was bugging me about that. Okay. We just shoved the rest off the artisan. Make it simple. Oh, wrong button. That along with the rest will be enough to pay for a few bullets. That really wasn't hurt from earlier. My health is probably fine. I'll probably top off on actually, I probably should risk a set of nods in case I get stuck engaging this, you know, into the night here. Because, you know, one thing about walking in like this is I will be a little slower than normal. Being as the place that it is, may bring me another stack. Stacking a piece. Yeah, I must say, I do believe, because I played several hours yesterday. I do believe that actually I'm averaging my, and really what I'm looking at, I'm not looking at my actual frame rate because, you know, it's always going to be over 60. What I'm looking at is my 1% lows, and that's how I'm judging it. My 1% lows, I'm seeing a lot more of it bumping into the hundreds than it did yesterday, just glancing up there. VRAM's holding a 13.9. What I'll probably do is I'll head over to the end of the runway and take some long shots. You know, I'm just trying to have fun here, guys. I'm just trying to have fun. Check out this patch, have a little fun, do a little warm up, play around with a 20-inch M4 with a long scope on it. You know, fun stuff. We're just doing fun stuff. Get out here on the end of the runway. Taking some long shots to lay down, breathe, and all that mess. Go ahead and get it in single fire mode. I don't know where you guys live. Where I'm living, it is hot as hell. It is nasty to be outside in this weather. Whew, Lordy. I do not feel like it. Just making sure I don't do this very often in this angle. That's a squad. It's a squad task. All right, this old dude here, he can be our first victim. No, I meant to put a different rest on this thing. I think I have a shift on here, but I meant to put a different rest. No, shift was what I was going to try. Ooh, stung that head, son. Stung that head. The other guys, if this AI is tuned right, they shouldn't even know what the hell's going on right now. Yep, he knows I'm looking at him. See how I'm moving up on him, then he moves. Oh yeah. We did. I don't think we got blood splat on that, but evidently we was on him. Anybody at the hotel yet? Should be. Yeah, let's get up. We're gonna look a little further forward, and then we'll probably go over to the remote hangar and clear that, and then back out. Let's just see who we draw out first. You know, I don't have a lot of experience because I don't use SVD or anything like that. I mean, honestly, I don't use anything but the M4. I don't see why you need to. I do like the 300 blackout, you know. But I'm just, you know, I'm an old man. I'm old set in my ways, dude. I don't see any need for anything more than an M4. Honestly, I mean, cause what are you using MP7 for? Oh, short range, close range, tight. We just use the 10-inch barrel M4. What do you use SPD for? I'm doing it right now. I just suck. Yeah. What do you need for? Intermediate range? Got you covered. Want a little more firepower? Use some A1. I don't see the need for any other gun in this game, honestly. But I mean, who am I to speak on that? Because I suck. I'm just saying I don't see the need for any other gun in this game. Y'all seen I just tried to jump the trigger and time that. I think I hit him. I just don't think I hit him with a kill shot. Yeah, I'm standing up in the middle of the runway. I got it. You know, lights fading and stuff. Surely they won't see me and start blasting from the bushes when I can't see them. As if that ever happens at Gray Zone. I love this game though. I've never sucked at something I like better. Something more at something I like better. I have to say, surely there's another one there. Or was that the same dude stood back there because I didn't actually finish him a while ago? Oh, did I just see somebody down there? Yep. Ooh, spanked that head. Spanked him right in his damn head. Oh, somebody shooting back at me like they got a damn 20 power scope on. Who the hell could that be? Who the hell? I see him looking right at me, yep. My arms was already gone when I started. Look at this night moving in on me. Taking all the fun out of what I'm trying to do right now. I hate to get off server though, because we know it's fresh. Damn it. I need to get me some dead zone. I mean, I do have some dead zone tweaks, but for this scope combination, I probably need to tweak the dead zone and the sensitivity around the center a little bit. Or precisely holding a scope at 18. Hey, what's going on, Chris? How's it going, buddy? How you doing today, man? Hope you're staying cool, dude. It's rough where I'm at, buddy. We're just playing around with the new patch a little bit. And I'm playing around with a 20-inch MP4 and a 3.5 by 18 on it. We're on a pretty fresh server, so I'm just playing around, clearing out the airfield. Yeah, I think the M4 with the 10.5-inch, 16, 18, 20-inch barrels, man. I don't see why you need any other. You know, even I'm just using 855. I'm not using A1 or nothing like that. Although, I mean, I heard. Oh, who was it? Psycho? You know, he was running MP7 in the mall. You know, he's like, you know, you come in here with MP4, you're going to get tore up. And I'm like, well, just use 10.5-inch barrel MP4 if I had your skill. I don't see why you would need anything else. I don't have any skill. Oh, Oh, good. That's what I was wanting to do. Catch it up in the daytime. People are at work and stuff like that. Put it on here. Make sure everything's good with it and stuff. Give them some feedback if it ain't. And use some feedback if it ain't. You know, if you're watching me alone here on the stream, we're live right now. I can't hide a crash. So if it crashes, it crashes. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. I'm wasting way too much time. I really need to clear this this puppy out a little bit. And try to use my last light to get across, you know, shoot across from distance. Somebody just came into the Discord. By the way, you can welcome to join me at Ready Up Rising on Discord. Oh,
you know
melt that head. My buddy Baylox. He come in looking for a fight, he thought. You hear that, guys? They're shooting me through the wall. I mean, at least they think they're shooting me through the wall. Oh, open
Great
that door.
zone AI.
Damn, I thought he was going to keep running, so he did actually trick me. I shot right in front of him. Did you see that? That was terrible, wasn't it?
You should throw a napalm barrage down.
I'm going to throw a napalm barrage down.
Yeah, you should throw one down. Right, up, right, left, down.
Damn. Hey, the good thing about sucking with your aim, if you put enough bullets in their face, it affects their accuracy too. Just
Like the
them,
automatons.
yeah, just like them putting bullets in yours. Even if you ain't on them, just start shooting till you get on them. I thought I heard somebody to the left. Did you? Yeah, I did. All right. Thought somebody was standing there waiting to peg me. You know what? There's usually a guy in the hangar, isn't there? Did I drag him out a while ago? Did I draw him out? Really need to turn my damn laser off. I thought I put my laser underneath. Oh, that's my other input. For that very reason. Y'all see how it was kind of blocking? Looky there. Always check them. Never know. All right, we're going in a little tighter here. Soon as I go to rooting around here, I'm gonna get pushed. I want to look across there one more time. Yeah, I have to say, there's usually a dude over there. Now there's not a dude over there. It's just a dead dude. I don't know if I even got the key to this door. Let's see. I guess that'd be a no. Holy shit, is that what I just put in the box a while ago? Yeah, I will tell you, man, although I do have a stout system, I can tell you right now, everything is running a little smoother than it did yesterday. With the same, Jim, I'm not sure if you're running NVIDIA drivers or not, or, you know, an NVIDIA card, but with the same 580.97s from this week, it is running a little smoother. Did the AI, sometimes the AI open that door for you. You know what? I gave away a key, which I often do at the beginning of the live. Did I give away my damn key to this door? Damn it. Yeah, that's okay. Somebody else lower level is going to need it more than I do. I mean, that might not be true. I cannot stand to hear this dude needing to be hungry and thirsty. It literally irks the shit out of me. So we're going to take care of that. What kind of ammo is that? We may need to come back and get that after a while. Well, we'll take that nade. We'll probably need it. We'll take that for sure. Pick this up. Used to pick them up all the time. Man, those things were in. Wait, do you think y'all think we pulled the dudes that are up by the fuel truck? Yeah, I wouldn't poke my head out to do this as far as I am usually. Usually not a good idea. I know I'm petty, rooting around the petty stuff. I know it. I just want him fresh. I don't want to think about it as I go to cross. All right. Just in case I'm flanked here and don't realize it. Wow, it's a little dark. Try to take that far corner over there. That's actually probably worth a little more money than this one. Yeah, I don't know if you, when you okay, I don't know when you come in, Jim, but and appreciate you stopping by the way. Same with you, Chris. But I will say, I had noticeably my system's so strong. I generally look at the 1% lows. If I can't feel it and I'm wanting to see a difference, I generally look at the 1% lows. Thought I took care of the dude down on the end earlier. Oh yeah, I took care of him then. I just love it. 20th barrel on a 3.5 by 18 on a layout like this place is. You know what I mean? Quit pretending you can see me. You shouldn't even be able to see me. I'm looking through an 18 power scope. I'll shoot you through the car. Do I still have a line of sight through there? Not quite, do I? Oh, oof, oof. But yeah, my 1% lows seem to be averaging. Can y'all even see it? No, you can't see. You used to have it where you can see it. I don't know. I guess I need to put it back up there. I mean, I didn't actually take it off on purpose. I guess I need to adjust it to get it back up there is what I'm trying to say. Point being is, I've seen it bounce up in the hundreds several times during this, and I'm 1440p, mostly epic. You know, and where it was, I would say that my 1% lows are averaging probably 10 to 12 frames per second higher than they did yesterday, using the same drivers, playing, you know. So we'll just see if it's stable, you know, at this point, because it's stable from a feel of micro stutter and things of that nature, definitely. But we'll just see if it's stable, because I was playing with my buddy I think he's got a 4070 Super, if I recall right. Now, I am old, so that's not, memory is in question. But if I recall, he has a 4070, and he actually did have a, we were doing a loot run, and I held down his body for him because he actually crashed out yesterday, so I'll be interested in that too, you know. Yeah, it's the first time, honestly, that I've seen my 1% lows move in a good while. Move enough that I could feel confident saying, hey, I think we gained something here, without changing any other settings. And that's the thing, I ain't touched my settings in a couple of weeks now, maybe 3. So 1440p. You remember when the devs told you to turn down global illumination off of Epic, and I think maybe it was post-processing? Yeah, when they said that, I made that change, and I haven't made a change since. So it's a pretty good A to B comparison. Okay, that sounded like either a Mosin or a shotgun. No, it wasn't a shotgun, it was a Mosin. Somebody's trying to hit me at range too. I do see that laser on him and move. Get your ass out behind that wood. Face your death like a man. Oh, you're trying to give me mine too, huh? All right. Guess you could do that. That's on you. I kind of felt like we got popped from the right. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how y'all heard it. Do you know how the dude will sometimes be standing down there? Yeah. Maybe it was him. Oh shit. Yeah, we're taking it over there in here. So I'm gonna hope he keeps missing for a little bit. Why I take these dudes out? And he didn't. Good thing we took Falcon. Woo! Okay. That shit's not funny now. Did I pick up all their guns? Yeah. Alrighty, that's fine. So as I was saying, let's just talk about frames per second a little bit because I don't have nothing else to do. I'm dead. I knew I was pushing that. I could hear it. I thought I could hear it to my right, and I know a guy's either on that road or down at that corner on the outside a lot. I knew I was pushing my luck on that. It's okay. But yeah, as I said, man, it's not, you know, I'm not giving you no information if I just tell you my frame rate's 200 frames per second. But 1% lows, same settings as yesterday, in the same spot as yesterday, with the same guns as yesterday, seem better. Everything seems a little slicker. Oh, another thing too. This was a pretty fresh server. I rebooted, so shaders and stuff wasn't loaded. You know, I didn't have anything preloaded at RAM. And one of the first things I noticed when I got on helicopter, and you can go back on the stream and see it yourself, there was no shader loading. So they may have done a little something there too. By no, I mean there was minimal. I'm not saying no shader loading. Minimal shader loading. So, and I'm pretty sure that the last update was a noticeable uptick in the amount of times it's bumping the shader box up there. You know, they sounded up the road to you, okay? Yeah, I knew I was taking the. I was just going to go ahead and clear the rest of the guys out front of the restaurant, and then work my way through that corner. I knew I was taking a bit of a risk there. To stay there that long, to stay in the same spot when they done got to be, you know. And honestly, that's just a fair kill. Yeah, that's on me. Now, I don't remember exactly where I was standing though. That's bad. That's real bad. I'm gonna go way down here. See, I hate to do that because that puts me even further off, and it's dark. And I didn't bring a flashlight with me. So this shit could actually get kind of bad if I don't find my body pretty quick. I mean, if I get drilled again, that's for sure bad, right? But I think we were moving over here. I think we'd strafe right a little bit, trying to get a better line, you know, straight line of sight down there. So we were probably standing about right. What do y'all think? A little further up, right? But right here, that's another problem with shooting that distance. Ooh, I better quit making that sound. Yeah, how far right was I? How far up was I? Was I using a bush? Jim? Chris? Anyone? I kind of thought I wasn't this far right, but I bet maybe I was one more grid over. I don't think I was this close to that. I seem like I'm already too far right. Nope, there I am. I guess I was working into it. Now we just gotta hope the AI that killed me ain't just standing there looking straight at me, waiting to kill me again. You know how they do when you loot your damn body anyway. It's not like it's not gonna alert them just to loot yourself. What we had all just 8. Let's go ahead and swap mags. But yeah, I would say surprisingly we'll put this RPC toward them. We'll have less chance of a one-shot kill like that. You know what? I'm backing out because I think they're on me and I'm not on them. Anybody else run out the front? Nope. Let's start working our way back behind the red truck. That corner. What we got here, guys? What do we got here? I heard them talking again. Well, I don't like this work for shit. Further up? Okay. There he was. How the hell did I miss that? We know they're going to push me at this corner. Yeah, I was even further. You were right. I got that a little delayed. I got to keep messing with those latency settings. I got that a little bit delayed, or I seen it a little bit delayed at least. We're going to go back. We giggle switch because you know how they like to push around this corner and shit. That'll draw them up. Oh yeah, shooting me through the walls already. Hey, Miles. I'm not using quads. I'm using the, what is it, the GSSHO1s? But I do have quads, so I'm sure there's a, if I have one complaint about this game, it would be the binaural audio is not, you know, it's just not on, just not there. Ooh, I'm exposed right there. Yep, I knew it. I just was feeling it. But this game, dude, it's damn like being a quarterback or something. You have got to feel when you're in trouble, whether you're looting a body or anything else. All right, so we're either going to be candid or we're going to be scoped. We're going to be scoped. Let's be scoped. Ooh, shit. Felt the zing off that too. Make sure they ain't run that corner there. This may be too far in because I can't punch through the fence. Y'all know what I mean? Yeah, there. Zip it. Let's push on in. Oh yeah. They love me. I don't know why they try to act like they want to kill me because I know they actually love me. Yeah, that's a little too much in this lighting, ain't it? And at this distance. Let's go ahead and open this. That'll piss them off. Boy, they are chilling, ain't they? Nope. Nope, son, nope. Damn it! I just can't get acquisition like I want. God dang. I've gotten so lucky just now. If I get my ass drilled, die, and lose all my gear, I can't complain at this point. I knew he'd come running. Old blueberry dude, I knew he'd be coming in. He wasn't gonna be able to stand it. He wasn't gonna be able to stand it, I knew that. Wait. Did y'all hear that? I knew I heard movement. I knew I heard movement. All right, so before I look, SVD is probably going to be more expensive than that. Probably heavier too, but what we got over here? Ultima. You know, normally I turn my nose up at some FMJ, but what if we need it? With this crazy ass way we're running this with a 20-inch barrel M4 and a 3.5 by 18. Yep. They're not done. Did y'all see where that came from? Did y'all hear where that came from? They take a little time, scan the yard. I was just fixing to loot the commander, and yeah, that's a good way to die. When you ain't got everything cleared. Yep, right there. I see you too, dude. Go off in there and die. Look at him. He was trying to protect his commander. Y'all see that? Oh, shit. What do we got here, fellas? Storage shed key? Is that what I didn't have a while ago? Is that, I think I gave that away earlier is what I think I did. Because, you know, I like to give stuff away at the beginning of the stream. I think I gave that away. I'm pretty sure I did, in fact. You know what? That looked good on my gun. Wish it was a 60. Or is this a little more 855? We ain't tripping. We ain't got a trip. Now, I think everybody watching knows there's still going to be one alive somewhere that's fixing to pop me in the back of my head while I'm looting these bodies. My buddies, man, when they're playing with me, they're like, leave that shit loot alone, dude. You go get killed looting your damn bodies all the time. Yep. See, there's one that was going to try it right there. Where was he? Restaurant? Okay, yeah, I was supposed to say that wasn't a Mas Nagant. Yep. And then fucked around and find out now. Oh, I moved those when I... Now they'll push. Let's get that tourniquet on. Get that surge kit going. At least they got across the whole damn yard. You're absolutely right, Chris. I know better. That's the bad part. You know how I know better? Because I get killed a lot. Not because I know better. Especially dark like this too, you know, and the AI can see you and you can't see them, all that shit. You get it. I know you already know all that. I don't have to tell you. I'm gonna hydrate where I make blood a little easier. Plus, I just don't want to hear him making that noise. Who got me? Who got me? Somewhere across there, right? Oh, upstairs. No, I'm seeing shadows, ain't I? Oh, I seen the muzzle flash now. We're gonna have to do this from a different angle. He's got me and I don't got him. We're changing the angle of engagement entirely. Even if I got engaged more. Did I just get shot through that wall? Let's check this corner here. Yep. Oh, see him? He can see my head and I can't see his, so I better not continue to do that. Put some bullets down there before I get acquisition. That's, you know, just buzz their head. It'll throw them off like it'll throw us off. All right. Am I safe enough to take a look here? Still hurt. Did that break? No, I didn't break, did it? Should be 2 or 3 on the backside, and I'm gonna do the ground. From the ground stuff. All right, we're gonna repack this right quick. Good thing we picked up some of that ammo from the commander. Looking high, looking high. Honestly, I need to reposition that laser. That's not an excuse. I'm just saying it is bothering me. Well, sometimes, see, did anybody stick around in the offices? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, you sure right, man. Can't argue with it a second. I just feel like there's still, look through here. Legs. I just feel like, you know, one always tries to hang around that maintenance area too, you know. The problem is we won't get a chance to come back through with, you know, with just a knife like I did last time. That ain't gonna happen. Not on this trip through if I get killed again. Yeah, I know. I'm risking my life for 30 bucks. It's retarded. Kind of sick that way. May have this side cleared anyway, though. Nope. I'm not gonna break my legs to check that. Scientist. Like they have my scientist up in there. Real nice scientist. Is there a grenade in that? Nope. Yeah. I prefer not to. Can we come to agreement? What's big ass scope is right in my face? Looks like he may be right, because alright. They don't leave too many places, right? Yeah, right on the other side there. Yeah, they're gonna shoot me right in the back of the head to defense, ain't he? I do not like that a bit. I almost want to run up to this far corner. Thought sure he'd be standing right there. This is a dangerous way to do this. That's called mag dumping. Ooh, look at the damn, look how many's coming. Damn, is he upstairs? Shot him in that armpit. Shit. Thought I had the angle. Is that a single bleeder? Yeah. Had a lot more of them left than I thought I did. Watch my back. Is that a dude still standing on the other side of the plane over there? Holy shit, that is the key I picked up. Actually, hadn't had that key. Damn, they can see in here and I can't see it. I can't see in there. Can't see out there from here. That was actually a bad idea. I was trying to repack. I wasn't trying to do that. Get a fresh one in here. I'm not going to go looting. I don't like that angle because of the lighting. I will tell you though, actually the reflections of stuff on that looks a little better. Y'all think it's left or right? What's the odds there's a phantom in here? As soon as I hit this, if it's a walk up to the window and shoot me. Oh, come on. We ain't gonna be running. Yeah, I know what y'all saying. I should drop this and pick that up. You're probably right, but it's probably 6 and 1. Oh, that's right. It's probably too long. Probably what I was thinking originally. Damn, plate 6. Could have used that while ago, couldn't I? Wait, is that any out there? What do we got over here? A few 5.56s, because I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna turn down nothing right now. See, the only thing about doing it this way with this long, I mean, it is fun. Oh shit, that's an A1, I think. I can't hardly see. 5.56 though, isn't it? Let's stick that in there. I have to go to that. If I had to go to that one, we're in good shape. All right. So don't you know, y'all see the problem of clearing it out with, especially at night, with this huge ass 3.5 by 8. I mean, it's fun. 20-inch barrel and all that shit. You know, it's fun for sure. There's another nade. The last dude died? We might have to kill that animation midstream, but it's got a feeling. Got a feeling one of them's got something good on them. Yep, knew it. Just had that feeling. Freaking knew it. All right. We'll get up here and take a look too. Be surprised what you find up here as well. You know what? If I pulled them 2 up the hill, it'd be worth it to go over there and check that cache. We got any more 5.56 in here? Pick the UNLRA box. All right. We're good. We're good. Wait a minute. Let's use that. That's actually gonna make me thirsty though. All right. I think I'm gonna run out the back corner. We'll do the restaurant too, but I think I'm gonna run across over here. Make sure them dudes are cleared down there and get that ground cache. It's not a bad warm-up round. You know, could have went better. Sorry, fella. How much I can do for you now? Wait. Oh, my bad. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like it's just it's hanging right. It's trying to do 100 right now, even with all this lighting and stuff on. You know. I am hung up on something there. Should have got out of that lighting a little bit before I did that because I'm backlit and he ain't. I mean, there's still hell. It's been so long since I entered the first time. I may have to kill the dude out on the end stages of the airport too. I just leave that for somebody. Won't leave that for nobody. Already. What do we drop? What do y'all say? Well, that makes the space right there. And then I'm gonna drop that for this, and I'll leave somebody that CQ in case they come behind me. They might need it. Oh shit. We're supposed to get shot while we rooting. You know what? We pushed our luck quite a bit here. Put a little distance on their ass. Then we'll turn around and see what we had. What y'all doing? What y'all doing back there? Thought I had that place cleared. My God, how many people you got to kill up in there? I'm probably getting respawns is what I'm doing. I'll hit the other ground cache on the way out. How y'all seeing that? Y'all could actually use a little more contrast, I think, on the stream. Let me look. I actually let y'all see it better than me. I stay within the rules. I'm going to give you a little contrast. Might help. Maybe a little saturation. And here off the brightness. We'll try that. Let's come back over. All right, so that's something good. If a driver ain't stable, what I just did, how I tabbed out and what I did and changed, that causes problems, man. So that tells me a little bit about the driver and the patch itself too. Oh, and by the way, we haven't moved but a few tenths off the VRAM, and it hasn't reset. Like, I don't know. Yeah, look, been so long this dude doesn't come back. I don't know what y'all are used to, but I run my settings so high that it'll bump up to the VRAM and then it'll do a reset. I guess it releases the assets or the objects. I'm still at 14.1. I started at 13.9 and it just hasn't needed to do that. It wasn't caching shaders as much on the way in. There's definitely a difference. Yeah, these dudes have all respawned. I get to kill them again. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know I'm loaded down and I'm getting greedy at this point. I understand. But absolutely. Just doing it. Look, they're even respawned at the front of this damn thing. Love them tracers. Oh shit, I just got hit. I'm gonna quit screwing around. How the hell they hit me? I guess because they're all back up and okay now. That dude hit me in the toe. That dude shot me in the toe. Are you serious? That's wild. That dude shot me all the way down there at the end. I got an 18 fire scope. That dude shot me all the way down there and his bullet dropped off and it hit me in the toe. It's probably a shotgun bullet. I'm just playing. I'm not griping, but I think it's funny actually. I mean, it would have been funny if it would have killed me. Got his flashlights out and shit. I'm usually not coming out this angle. I'm trying to remember where the other cache is. Oh. Yeah, that's the dude I was scared I would run into a while ago on the road. Tracer melted his ass. Oh, got more closer to us than that. They're all aggroed again. You know what? Maybe they can have that cash. Ah, but what if something good's in it? What if something's good's in it? What if something good's in it, y'all? Is it worth risking all of this stuff? Falcon's still taking? Yep. I see flashlights and shit going on up there. Them zombies are back up for sure, right? I know, I'm flirting with it. I know. I know, man. I'm flirting with it. Look at there. That's why we do it. That's why I did it right there. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna drop. What is this? FMJ? Perfect. That's why I did it. We can get on out of here, run over to Falcon, make us a little deposit. Well, you know, I'm glad that it transitioned all the way through the evening hours into daylight, and we had some rain. Now we're clear. We've gotten a wide variety of the. Look at the Milky Way there. Gotten a wide. This game is beautiful, man. I had to figure y'all. Need to tweak your AI a little bit. I wish that you give this old man. This is just my. Hey, I'm just trying to tell you. If you want to know, I'm gonna give you another Unreal Engine 5 game that done this, because y'all used to make me think I was crazy coming up in there asking for a font slider on the UI for the UI, not the AI, the UI. Y'all had me thinking I was crazy asking for that, but you know what? Dune Awakening uses the same game engine as this, and we got a font slider on it. You can literally make the entire font of all the UI, the GUI, graphical user interface, larger. Just please, where I can read this shit, man. I can't read stuff, dude. I can't read this. No way I can read this. Just one little font slider and everything gets a little bigger. Or just the words. Yeah, AI. Wall hacking. Hey, that's fine though. They're still fun. I really don't have a lot more. I honestly don't have a lot more. I have a damn blast playing this game. Especially the more stable it gets, the better it looks. Look how this game engine just looks incredible. It's incredible giving you a feel. Oh, yeah, I guess my one legitimate gripe, we'll come back to it, is the binaural audio, so directional audio. These are Corsair Virtuoso Max. I think they're 55mm drivers and fully Atmos certified. And in other games, I can tell exactly where something's coming from, but you know, this game, hit or miss on it. Let's move over and see how we did. Not a bad little haul. You know what? I'm not gonna sell that. I'm gonna ride out of here. I'm gonna leave that either straight to somebody. Yeah, that's 556, right? 19. Yeah. Either gonna leave that straight to somebody, or you know, a lower level guy, or I'm going to leave it in the loot box. One of the two. Wait, what was that? Yeah, those tracers ain't doing me no good. While it wouldn't do very many people good. That was timely. Wait a minute. Honestly, I probably should keep that, but you know, if I keep everything, good God. T2's good for running your nods. 4.7. See, that's what I mean. I can't quite read it. Do you guys have that problem? Is it just an old man problem? Is it just an old man problem? Or do y'all wish the font, you could move the font slider up a little bit? And hey, they acted like they couldn't do it when I was talking to them about it. But this Unreal Engine 5 and Dune Awakening did it. So you can do it. I don't know how much work it is. Scope is that on there? That's a 1x6 razor, right? I'm just, oh no, it's a voodoo yet. Okay. We're gonna give that to somebody back at base. Let's, who gives us the most for the intel? I can't remember. Is it? Nope. No, I think I had it right the first time. Well, Banshee is also, see, I can't actually quite read it. Is that 280? 210, I can't see that. That actually wasn't the what I thought it was there. Not that I'm griping about it. Just wasn't what I thought it was. Again, because I can't see. So not even talking about what we, you know, we just went and cleared it out. Brought out about, no, we actually brought out more than that, didn't we? I can't quite read that. Can y'all see that? 5180 thing, I think. So we just had us a ball with a 20-inch barrel and a 3.5 by 18 scope. We even ran up into the night stuff. We had this just a complete ball. And come out of there with about $6,000 and a gun, a real nice gun to give somebody, a lower level guy, and picked up this key that I've been looking for. Now what's not to like about that? Hey man, how's it going, Reggie? I'm doing pretty good today, guy. I don't know where you're at, buddy, but I hope you're inside because it's a hot mofo where I'm at, man. Now, maybe I'm just getting old and I'm feeling it more, but it feels really hot. It's been really hot for a really long time. And I mean that good old terrible ass southern heat too. Oh shit, I just lost the internet. Oh, came back. Did I lose you guys? Oh, gee, hey. Appreciate you, man. No, thanks for an hour or so of your life you just gave me. Trust me, I appreciate it. I think it's the greatest thing ever. I'm back, you know, I've lost 240 plus pounds, 43 if we're counting this week. 243 pounds. Come out of a wheelchair, rejoin life. I've been saying, you know, I'm back in the game of life and back into a life of gaming. I got my buddies, I've got y'all. JTM there, we'll probably play some Dune after a while. Love that universe. But and I wanted, when I seen that this update, you know, and I tried to get this in at around 11, because I know a lot of you guys like to check out the stream over dinner. And it would let, but what I was trying to do is a bit of a service where when you get off, you could trust the new 580 drivers, 580.97s, and you could trust this patch. And I believe you can, because I've ran this game pretty hard the last 3 or 4 days, and I've ran it quite a bit with these new drivers. And I feel like all my metrics, dude, my VRAM is sitting at 13.8 right now. And that sounds crazy, right? That don't sound like a big deal. But I'm telling you, I've had versions of this game and versions of drivers where that would run up, hit 15.5, go over it, hitch out, completely hitch out with my same exact settings I have now. Completely hitch out. I guess release the assets, because you'll see the little symbol come up and the little VRAM symbol come up in the top right. Release the assets and reset. Even driving, coming in, look, we'll ride out. Let's just see what kind of shader swapping we're getting. It's all right for the shaders to be bumping. We'll ride out the base and give that gun away. Let's see how, as you know, it's a pretty good ride. Let's see how it does how the shaders do.
Raven dispatch, moving to Golf 3.
And it's not even that they load, it's when they load and it really hits you that you know it's going to be a problem. And I don't know about you guys, but y'all seen how many AI just taken out? I don't know if anybody's told you this or not. You know a good way to know that the AI is there without being able to hear them or see them? If you're running along here, it's in my
On my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
my 1% lows are over 100 right now. So if you're running along, all of a sudden your game hitches for no reason, and you know AI should be pretty close, there's AI there. Happens, and I noticed that in none of those times where we had AI pushing in on us. Remember the AI that pushed in on us when we was up in the office area of the field? At no point did it do that hitching.
Hurry up and get in.
That tells me there's some AI around. So
Strap in, we're heading
maybe
out.
they got a little hit with this little hot fix. Oh, it's Scotland. It's hot. Well, holy shit, Jim. Damn it, Jim. I had to catch myself. I almost did a Scotty impersonation. I caught myself. Because it would have been a country, southern, horrifying Mr. Scott impersonation. But I caught myself. For Scotland. You know, I hear that a lot, like even up in Canada. Oh, yeah, dude. I got my sister lives in Houston. I understand that, Reggie. You know, if you're from Houston, you know where I actually was born. I was actually born in Port Arthur. So I got family around that area, Houston, up near Dallas. Got a lot of family in Texas. I understand that, and I'm not too far from you. Yeah, it's hot. I guarantee it's hot in Houston. All that concrete. I've lived in Houston for a year or two. Just people don't understand a city like that. Just the concrete will raise the temperature 4 or 5 degrees, and you go out, you drive outside of city limits.
1 minute.
Back when I lived in Houston, like Spring and Katy, they weren't monster-ass cities of their own, basically. They were just suburbs. You know, it's been a long time ago, 30 years ago. And you get on that outside loop, I can't remember the number of that interstate, but you could drive away from the city and literally feel the temperature going back down. And look, I don't know if y'all been paying attention while running my mouth. There's been no shader loading in that whole entire flight back. There, we just had a bump. Half a second on, half a second off, with no hitch in the actual stream. I say stream, but I meant the rendering on screen, which would have hitched in your stream too, even if my stream's going great. Yeah, you're real familiar with. People don't know, man. You get up in the middle of the city, you ain't got no trees, you ain't got no grass. I will say be a little bit careful, because I have rock solid gigabit per second up and download
We're back. Home sweet home.
fiber pulled directly to this room, running directly to my custom PC I built. And I've gotten several, so okay, so this is a public service announcement, and sorry, Madfinger, if you come across this. For everything that I've said good in this last hour or so, it almost disconnected me multiple times. Now, if I had gear I really give a shit about, I was pushing in Tiger, but well, maybe not that, because you might not be running your, sometimes it's counterintuitive. You don't run your best gear when you're likely to die, right? Or I don't, because I'm a low skill player. But there's been, what is it, 3 or 4 times that it's just about disconnected me from the server. So y'all just be a little bit cautious in the start when you get off work this evening. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you coming. It's so awesome. I got somebody from Scotland, man. It's insane. That's actually insane. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know what time it is. It's probably real late at night. I see what time. I see. Yeah, it's probably super late at night over here, right? Good to see you. So y'all just be cautious. Y'all be cautious. And when you're playing this afternoon, I don't think you'll have any problem with RAM. I don't think you'll have any problem with crashes. But it looks like there's a few server side issues. And this server was reset when I joined it, because everything was gray. And I went on that run on purpose instead of loot runs because I kind of wanted to load it up with AI and, you know, see what all's going on, you know. But the little AI, y'all know what I'm talking about. You see that? You're right here. All right, you see dude right there? You're right here. You can't hear an AI, don't hear AI, and you're going, all of a sudden your game hitches or freezes up. It's because they're getting ready to throw their damn switch on their gun and unload on you, and that's how you know they're on the other side of the wall. Yeah, it didn't do that. It didn't, and it would have done that at the airfield, in the airfield mechanic area when we were getting pushed in from all sides. It would have done that right there, for sure. I'm not saying these guys would have done it. I'm saying the actual game's AI would have done it. Let's see what this dude's. He looks pretty well geared up though. Let's see what his level is. Yeah, 32. Won't do him very much good. Think I'll leave that. Hey, Booster, you getting ready to go hit some shit, man? You liking this patch? All right. Nice talking with you. Think I'll hold this gun. I was going to give this gun
take
away.
it.
Think I'll hold this gun till I get back
I'll
home.
take it.
Because I like to find like some 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s. The reason why I do that is I'm just paying it forward because I had less than $1,800 and I walked up to a dude just like this after I played, couldn't get anywhere, and I was like, hey, you want anything I got? Because I'm fixing to wipe this character, or, you know, and uninstall this game. He dropped me down some gear and some money. I went running with him a little bit, and that was $400,000 ago. So, and 400 hours ago. So I was this close to uninstalling the game because I just wasn't good enough to play it. It gave me a little gear, got me back in the fight. I got through the harder parts, and I got just enough skill to have fun. And hopefully y'all have a little fun too, or at least to get a little information. So appreciate everybody stopping by, man. We'll see y'all. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna play a little Dune in a bit, and then we'll be back on the gray zone again.
Aw.
So appreciate y'all. Watch the server disconnects because it was definitely trying to do that.